Tonight that immigration enforcement is expanding beyond D.C. In Alexandria, people have reported seeing ICE agents there 3 times this week. Witnesses say people were taken into custody, but federal officials have provided no details. Our Matthew Torres is joining us after speaking with a council member. Matthew, I understand they're calling on more leaders now to speak out.
Simone, that's right. And what this council member is saying is that what ICE is doing in the city is unconstitutional. And he points to what happened in this complex here around lunchtime Monday afternoon, where several construction workers were apparently detained by ICE. And you can see that to this day, their equipment is still here, and the work that they were doing on this roof has not been touched ever since. Other videos shared with WSA9 captured more arrests. This one at a bus stop near Glebe and Florence Roads. That was around 9:30 in the morning, and less than 2 hours later, another one in the same apartment complex. Councilman Kanek says it's the most immigration arrest in Alexandria he's heard of since the start of the Trump administration. He also walked us around the neighborhood where many immigrants live. He says fear and tension is high.
Yeah, people are very afraid to be able to speak up and talk about what's going on. I think that's why folks that are in positions of influence and positions of power, or elected officials, we need to be able to speak out more and really shine a light on this and push back and say that this needs to change.
You know, if you're going to target criminals, but don't come out here and terrorize communities.
And what's also elevating a lot of the concerns is that kids are now back to school. Just moments earlier, we saw buses up and down here, so they're really questioning if ICE is going to be picking up people, especially during this time. It's really going to impact a lot of families. And just moments ago, Simone, we heard people really talking amongst themselves. They thought they saw ICE driving around this community once again. We did not see any activity, but we did see is that community members coming together, almost patrolling this parking lot, making sure they spot ICE if there is that activity happening. Again, we did not see that, but a community is coming together. We also reached out to the Department of Homeland Security for comment with some questions about these arrests, and we have not heard back at this hour. Simone.
Boy, you said something really powerful. You know, in contrast to the arrests that we're seeing by federal ICE agents, we're also seeing neighbors, speak up and say, hey, how can I help people who I interact with on a daily basis who are part of my community? Matthew, appreciate your reporting for us tonight. Thank you.